Hello and welcome to Cooking Your Way Through Life.
Today's episode is Cooking Your Way Through Friendships. And today's recipe side of things will be the do's and don'ts of things we bring to a potluck.
Cooking Your Way Through Life is a podcast combining knowledge of the kitchen and applying it to real-life situations. This podcast is all about understanding techniques to make things you already know even better. Topics from traveling on a budget, setting and achieving short and long-term goals, and of course, cooking.
On today's episode, we're getting to the bottom of friendship. What is a good friendship? Does time really matter, or is it just a connection that you have with a person? Also, I'm going to be talking to somebody that I've been friends with since the first grade. Today, we're also going to talk about the do's and don'ts about things you would bring to a potluck, and we're going to go over the top 4 items that Americans bring to a potluck and see how you like it.
Welcome, Chef Hollywood.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Cooking Your Way Through Life with me, Chef Hollywood. I want to thank you guys for continuously listening. We have moved on from doing seasons, as you might know. Hopefully, you've been listening. So now we're doing every single week. And some of the topics we also are revisiting. So this is one that I've done earlier on when I first started a podcast. But I really want to bring it back because I feel like this is a topic you can talk about anytime. And it's amazing because the person that is my co-host on this topic, I've known since the first grade. So I feel like it's a really good topic to talk about. So we're talking about friendships today. We're also going to go over potluck meals, or I'm just going to give you 4 of the what is known as the 4 things that people bring to the potluck the most. Give you some tips and tricks on what do's and don'ts, I guess I should say, on what to do and what not to do with those things. And we're going to get into friendships and how they evolve over time. So without further ado, mother of 2, but my friend Ayla. But I want her to introduce herself because her job title is like the coolest job title in the world. So Ayla, please reintroduce yourself to the people and let them know who you are.
What's up, y'all? I'm Ayla. I am a nuclear medicine / CT technologist. I help the doctors diagnose patients through imaging. So y'all that come to the ER wouldn't know what you got going on without me, because we like the front line of defense. And, you know, it's like kind of like Chat GPT of the game. We upload
Pretty
your
much.
body and we see what's going on, and we help the doctor figure out what's going on, because he don't be knowing. They don't know. These doctors
They
these
don't
days,
know.
they don't know. They don't know. But they make the big
Facts.
bucks, though. Yeah.
Facts. That's how the world works, man. That's how the world works.
Man, listen. I mean, every day it's like, do you really like your job, or you just in this job because of the money?
Ooh. I can honestly say, as of now, I do really like my job, but that just happened in the past 6 months, 7 months. So yeah, that's not always the case.
That's like the same for me. I'm just like, yeah, I like my job now. Now it had to grow on me. But yeah.
I switched companies. It didn't even grow on me. I let go of the old company. I switched to a new company, and
Sometimes you need
I'm
to do
rocking
that.
with.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm ready to jump ship myself, but you know, I'm trying to get these student loans forgave. So you have to be consistent at a place for like 7 to 10 years. And I'm just like, how? I don't even want to get this place 7 to 10 minutes.
Facts.
7
Facts.
to 10
And
years? I'm like, man, you know what? They already been forgave. Give it to Donald Trump.
Facts. I forgave myself, so that's all that really matters.
Right. Jesus died on the cross for it.
Well, amen. Man, y'all see, like we really been knowing each other since first grade. Like it never.
We've
We
been
can go
locked in.
months, years, days without talking to each other. It's like no time
Yes.
passed.
Yes.
Like it's really. I think that's why I wanted to talk to you about
Absolutely.
this episode, because I think sometimes people do put so much pressure on time, but I think it's like it's more than
Mhm.
just time, because I also been knowing other people since first grade, and we don't
I
talk.
have
Like
no clue. I'd be like Kiki Palmer. I have no idea who that
I
man
s-
is.
who
I've
that
never
man
seen him in my
is.
life.
I would never know. It's like, oh my God. I know you. I don't think so. No.
I don't think so,
All
but
right.
I'm glad you know me.
No. Man, all right, let's jump in. Let's jump in. You know, we'll talk all day. So let's jump into today's topic. I want to start off with, what does real friendship look like to you today? And has the definition changed over time for you?
So yes, friendship to me, like we said, we could not talk to each other for a month, a year, whatnot. But once we get back going, it's like we automatically filling in each other's sentences, laughing,
Mm-hmm.
reminiscing and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people place a hold on friendships as like, oh, you got to make sure to answer when I call, when I text you, and you're not responding to me. And I feel like those type of friendships, like you so emotionally invested, like it's a
Yes.
relationship. Like
Yes.
we're not together. We are friends. And at times sometimes friendship breakups hurt worse than the actual relationship with your significant other, especially when you've been rocking with them for a long time. But
Yeah.
it also, in a sense, helps us to grow individually. But when you just play so much on like, I need to talk to this person every day, I need for them to show up for me this way and this day, I'm just like, girl, that is too much for me. I will show up for you when I can. Right now, bills is due. Bills is due. Everything is scratchy high. I got a lot on my mind. I'm trying to get out of this funk that I'm in. And I got kids I gotta raise. I need new tires on my car. It's a lot
Man.
going on. Not to say I don't respect our friendship, but come on now. You gotta meet me halfway. I'm not gonna be there for you every beck and call, but I will be there when you need me to be there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely on that same wavelength. Like, I feel like, yeah, some people don't really understand that the friendship is not a relationship. Yeah, like we gotta have the boundaries here. And I think I
Mm-hmm.
definitely look at like real friendship as an adult. It's completely different than what I looked at it as like as a teenager, or even like, even a young adult. Because you're right, like we all have so much stuff going on. Like, I appreciate my friends that take time out of their schedule to do things for me because I know they busy. I know they got a whole life going on. Like, I know, like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if anything, one of the things that's changed for me so much is the respect of my friends and also the grace of them too. Like, because we do just have like the world is literally crashing and burning.
Right.
Like
Literally
around us right now.
crashing and burning. We
Like,
don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. Like,
like,
no. And my
if
motto
some
is life is not promised today, custom people out. Life is not promised for you tomorrow, custom people out today.
Amen. Like
Because you
it's
never
dude,
know. You never
it's
know.
true.
And no,
I
it's
don't want to have any
true. And
regrets.
I
I
also
want you to
feel,
hear that cuss out.
yes, no regrets. Like I feel so much better. And it's not necessarily like me calling you out your name. It's like me holding you accountable for what you have done to me. And I will
Yeah,
respect the same thing for myself. Like if you want to hold me accountable for something, cool. I respect that. I need to probably be put in my place about some stuff.
yeah.
And that's a lot of things friendships are too. It's just, is it real? Is it genuine? Or is it just
Mhm.
something for you to just say, oh, we go hang out, we go do this, we go do that? Like, no, we've been friends since the first grade. I know I could call you and be like, hey, so I just beat this person up and I don't know if they're gonna make it. And you're gonna be like, well, let's see who we can call to try to figure some things out. But I feel like you kind of overreacted in that moment.
Yeah,
You just
a
bring it
little bit,
back.
just a
Bring
little
it
bit.
back.
Bring it
What
back
did
a
you
little bit.
say? Bring it back. Just a little bit. Bring it back just a little bit, you know? And I have other close friends like that too. We don't speak every day, but when we do talk, it's like we never missed a beat. We never missed a beat. But I've also had friends that are just like, oh, I text you today. Why you didn't text me back? Well, I was at work or I just was busy or I
Yeah,
just don't feel like being bothered. And a lot of people
yeah.
don't
Honestly,
get that. Yeah, they don't get it.
yeah. No,
Mm-mm.
I definitely that goes into like the other point that we're going to talk about, but like the boundary has to be there. Like you need to have friendship boundaries because not all your
Mm-hmm.
friends are created equally too. Like I know for a fact that
Nope.
like I have friends like you are a mom of two. I got friends that have kids. I
Mm-hmm.
got friends that are like out here still outside. Like the
Mm-hmm.
idea to have to expect the same thing from these two individuals is crazy. Like it's
It is. It
like
is.
like you gotta like understand it. And you gotta be a good friend yourself, which is very important. You
Yes.
can't expect for somebody to be an amazing friend to you and be, you're not a great friend to
And you
them.
have.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it's like, how do you handle friendships that start to drift or feel one sided, where you feel like you're just the only one doing, they're taking, you just giving like that, or they just keep drifting off? Because ghosting in friendships is real, people.
It is. It is. It's happened to me before. And I've ghosted in friendships before. I'm not gonna lie about that. I have. It's just if I feel like it's too much, I don't want to blame it on my zodiac sign, but I'm an Aquarius and we're kind of like detached and aloof with certain things. And if I feel like it's just entirely too much, I'm gonna just slowly fade into the background like Homer Simpson did in that little bush and just back myself up because it's becoming a little bit too much. It's a little too much and it's overwhelming for me. And
Yeah.
I have a spirit where a lot of people feel like they can talk to me easily about things. And sometimes it's a lot of trauma based things. And holding on to that and being trauma dumped, it's a lot to take in. And even at work, I can ask a patient, "Oh, hey, how you doing? How you fine?" "Well, my dog got hit by a car today, and so it just triggered." "Ma'am, I just asked how you was doing, and could you lift your arms above your head?" I didn't ask about your dog. None of that. It may seem like a little bit not empathetic about it, but I just like it's just a little bit too much when it's every person's just telling me something personal about themselves. It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%. And y'all, my work friends know, like y'all don't come to me. It's like,
Okay. Because I don't have the best idea. Because my ideas be like, if he come up, my such and such been cheating on me. Beat their ass. Beat them up.
I be like, cheat back.
Violence.
Like, what you doing? What you waiting on?
Oh,
Like,
okay. Cheat back. Cheat back with their daddy or their mama. If you go both ways, hey, I'm all for it. I love the LGBT community because I'm a part of it myself. So, just hey,
just
do what you
gonna
need to
cheat
do.
back. Do it.
Hello. Get your gift.
Nah, I don't condone cheating back out there, y'all. I mean, if
We
it's on me,
don't.
like,
Real people do
especially if
not
it's on
cheat,
me,
okay?
yeah, because I don't cheat. So, but for those of
I
you that do, I guess do your thing.
I don't
I
either.
would,
We don't condone it, but
we don't, yeah. I will say though
do
that
you?
that one-sided friendship is crazy because like I'm a person that reaches out, but I am also like once I get to the point where I realize like I'm reaching out and it's been dismissed, then I just move accordingly. And I don't want to blame my zodiac sign, but as a Taurus, we are the king and queens of we move according to your energy. So like
You definitely do. If you giving
once
me
I
10, I'm gonna give you 10.
I'm gonna give you 10. But if you give me one, I'm gonna give you one. And honestly speaking, I mean, I'm good on friends. So if, especially just a new friendship, you give me less than 5,
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna just piece myself out. Like I'm also just the king of like removing myself from the situation. Like I be out the
Right.
way. Like I don't
Right.
need none of that. So you really do just gotta like I try not to ghost in friendships because I feel like I communicate so much, but at the same time,
Mhm.
I think sometimes it happens because of the fact that if you communicate when somebody's not communicating back, we kind of just ghost each other. I mean, really, we we just we just out. Like
We really are.
nobody's yeah. So yeah, that one sided though, you gotta be a friend to have a friend is I think the best
You
thing
really
about that.
do. You really do. And what's up with these coworkers that feel like you supposed to be there to be their friend? Like, hold up. When I signed up for this job, it's to work. I'm not required to
Look,
be nobody's friend. I came here to do my job and go home. You don't pay
Man,
me enough to be nobody's friend here at this job.
I
You don't.
literally y'all know I work on ships and I go from ship to ship and like it's not that I don't make a couple new friends along the way, but like I never go on a ship thinking, well, who's gonna be my friend on this contract? Like that ain't
Yeah.
never on my mind. Like I like I be
My
so
thing on my
good.
mind
Like
is if I work this amount of hours, what my first paycheck gonna be like?
facts. I'm trying to get like I got stuff going on. Like
I gotta
I
pay some stuff.
I was just on a ship not too long ago, and I remember like I used to sit by myself to eat lunch and stuff because I was honestly in a hurry. I was like, I need to go grab lunch, like
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes or so. I need to get back to work. And people come sit with me. Oh, you didn't see us? I literally seen you and waved. I walked past you to go sit at this table by myself. Like, did you not see me walk past you? Like, I saw you. Like,
Yeah, it's just like, please,
like
I'm on my break. I'm trying to decompress. Do you know you got
yes.
30 minutes? Like, no, I'm trying to wash this lunch down, check an email, probably make a phone call, check on my kids, do
Man,
something in that nature. Like, no, I don't have time to sit here and talk about what you got going on this weekend. I could care less. Because you know what I got going on this weekend? These kids and these bills. That's
man.
what I got.
And, and you
And
already
I
know
work
my
every
face.
weekend. So I ain't got nothing on the weekend.
See, and yes, if I'm on the ship, I'm working every weekend. We working every day, so we ain't got no time off. Like,
Yeah.
and you already know my facial expression gonna say everything I'm thinking. So I'm really sparing you from me by
Listen,
not
can we
trying,
go back to
not
COVID
trying to
days
be
when we wore
around
the
you.
mask?
Man, I was fooling
Because
a
my
lot of
facial
people because that was the
expression,
only way I could do it.
that was the only way. I know behind that mask, so I'm having to fix my face constantly now that we don't have this mask on. And it's just like, fix your
Man,
face, fix your face, fix your face.
big shit. Oh man. Before we get too much into friendships over here, because we keep going, we're going to jump into today's food section of the podcast. And I found this pretty interesting because I pulled up, I did research about like what's the four most common potluck items people bring or try to buy, most of the time buy. And I will say before y'all come at me, this is everybody, not just us.
Right.
this is this is a combination of everybody. So if you be like, I ain't never took that to a potluck, this is everybody as a whole. Cause y'all love to come at me. I'm an inclusive podcaster.
Right. We just not sticking to one
Yeah,
set
you
of
know.
people. It's
Yeah.
everybody, okay?
But no shade. This first one, you might say you never did it, but my cousin is the queen of this, and it is pasta salad. It is the number one most brought or bought thing to a potluck. And pasta salad, in all intents and purposes, guys, can be amazing and like very refreshing and great for the summer for a potluck, or it could be some of the worst thing you ever eaten in your life. It can go from good to bad very fast. uh, like very
When I
fast.
say
So,
quick, because I've
whew.
seen some pasta salads. I'm just like, first off, did you put the salad in the pasta?
And that's leading into the first do's and don'ts I'm going to give you on pasta salad. If you choose to bring a pasta salad, so first off, you might not know, but pasta salad actually became very popular because it's very cheap. You actually can throw in a box of pasta and use other things, and it was just one of those things you can mix together. But if you do choose to bring pasta salad, bring it pasta forward. As Ayla just pointed out, sometimes the pasta gets lost in the pasta salad, and I don't know exactly what I'm eating. And that is not great. Because your pasta salad should not come with meatballs, ham, chicken tenders, shrimp, crab legs, and cornbread, croutons on top. Like it's just a lot going on with this pasta salad. So it's too much. It's too much.
Had pork chop meat in it,
Like, what
eggs.
is this? It's too
What is
much.
this? This is not pasta salad.
No. So make sure the do is to do, if you're doing a pasta salad, the name is pasta salad. We need pasta, and it's supposed to be just filled with like vegetables. It can have meat in it, but you want the pasta to be forefront. A couple different variations you can do is Italian style, which is probably the most common, using Italian dressing. You can do a creamy style, so you actually can use things like Alfredo sauce or even just a little bit of heavy cream just to give it a little bit more of that creamy texture to it, or coconut milk is really good for that for my Caribbean friends out there. You can do veggie packed, so this is a great time to use those cherry tomatoes, onions, all the vegetables. And the other thing is too, the great thing about it is you can make it a day ahead because it tastes better the second day because all those flavors really start to meld together and kind of come together. So it's great in the sense you can make it ahead of time. But yes, remember what you're putting in. My biggest thing I teach in classes is that it's all about balance. There's no reason to do a pasta salad if you're going to be tasting pork chops and neck bones in the pasta salad because you're taking all your time and putting all that stuff in. So remember, balance is your best friend. Now, that leads us to number 2, which is a little more on the side of what I was thinking might be number 1, and that is baked or fried chicken is actually the number 2 thing that in America that is brought to a potluck. And on this one, I would say, because most of you are going to buy this, I'm not even trying to be funny, but most people will buy their baked or fried chicken. Don't buy chicken that you wouldn't eat at home. Because I cannot tell you how many times I've seen people buy chicken for a potluck or a work event, and they'll say, "Oh, I've never eaten there, but I brought it." Why would you bring something that you don't eat for other people to eat? so,
I
no,
mean,
so
I'm not, well, I guess it's different because I'm vegetarian slash vegan sometimes. So I still
hmm
cook meat because my kids eat meat.
hmm
So a lot of times I will bring a meat dish and they be like, "You don't eat meat. How you know what it tastes like?" Well, I used to, so I would know
you
how to
used to,
season it. But some
yes,
of these people don't eat it at all and still bring it. I'm like,
yeah.
did you
See,
even used to eat this?
yeah, no. Just stick to what you know. Like just I always say, do unto others as you want to be done unto. So pick a
Yes.
spot that people are at least talking about. If you're on the East Coast, then Publix is your best friend to pick up some chicken to take to a
Hello.
potluck. Like it's just easy to stop by the grocery store. Fast food wise, you
Mm-hmm.
got so many options. Those are cool. If you are cooking your fried chicken or baked chicken, remember your baked chicken can actually hold longer. So if you don't want to fry chicken at home, I do recommend doing the baked chicken. You can actually bake it in the oven. You can do this. You can par bake it and do like a catering style the day before. Fried chicken, unfortunately, no one wants soggy fried chicken. So you're going to have to fry the chicken right before the potluck, and it is going to add more time. So that's honestly why most people buy it, because of that session. So I would say, pro tip here, bake it if you don't want to fry it, or you have an air fryer now. I'm really trying to work in these air fryers for you guys because I know you have those air fryers on your counters. This is the time to use the air fryer because it's essentially going to bake your fried chicken and give you the crispiness, but it's going to bake it. So it's healthier for you. Crispiness stays longer. Perfect time to bring it out. Use that air fryer, and it's going to be crispy and a little bit of the nostalgic vibe too, because that fried chicken that comes out of the oven is gonna take you back to high school days. Gonna take you back to all those kind of things.
The
It's
shake and bake.
the shake and bake, so it's a little bit
The shake and
nostalgic there,
bake.
which is kind of cool for a
It
potluck.
is.
So I think that's your best bet. So those are your top 2, some do's and don'ts, and we're gonna get back into the topic, but we got 2 more coming your way, and I know number 3 is not gonna be a surprise, but we'll get to it in a minute. But getting back into today's topic of friendship, I would say, what is the one thing a good friend has taught you about yourself, Ayla?
The one thing a good friend has taught me about myself is to authentically be myself.
Mm,
Recently I have struggled with my sexuality. So they have said that if you can't honestly live it with who you want to be with and with who you like, then how can you teach your children to be open and be
mm,
themselves, because we want to raise children to be in healthy environments, to respect each other. And, with these kids these days, a lot of them don't have respect. So we're trying to teach our kids to have respect for, especially for all others, but to also come and talk to us when something is going wrong. But how can you instill that in your kids when you're hiding yourself from who you are? And I'm like, dang, man, why you had to read me like that?
But sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need that. So
You do need it. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna just not. But it really made me face the truth. Like, it is what it is. I do like women. It happened. I mean, I've probably always been like this. I just kind of regressed it, being growing up in church and all this other
yeah,
kind of stuff. You know how the elders are, honey.
the
When you
black
when
South.
you yeah, honey. And they like you, the wrist a little broke, got a little sugar in your tank, all that kind of stuff. And they just really make you feel like, dang, I gotta suppress this. But I'm just like, now, you know what? I'm grown. I'm too grown for this. And I really want to
Yeah,
show my kids that I can be me. And I want them to be able to be honest with me and not have to feel like they have to hide anything or show anything. So she
yeah,
really taught me, like, hey, you got to do for you, for your kids. And I don't like you not being who you are because you're afraid of whatever it is that what consequences that you may get from it. And, you just got to live your life. So that's what she taught me, to always be myself. Don't try to hide who I am or try to people please or try to
yeah.
not be you for someone else. And it's crazy because I'm at the big age of, mm-mm. It took that whole time for me to get that. And it's refreshing, but it's also sad because I'm just like, man, what if I would have really just been who I was? I wouldn't be going
hmm
through the stuff that I'm going through now when it comes to relationship wise. So,
Yeah,
you live and you learn, your lessons learned, and I am a much happier person now.
that's all that matters. So
That's all
that's
that
all that
matters.
matters. Man, that's crazy though, because I was kind of gonna say the same thing, and I rarely say that, but like,
Yeah.
because my friend Freddie is one of the reasons why I was like cool, like being into guys and girls. Really, in my big age of it happened like probably like when I was like 32, like in my 30s though. But it's funny you say you regress it, because I don't feel like I ever regressed it, because I was around a lot of gay dudes, like, but none of them was ever just like like I always like I was just always just, I mean, and Scooby, like I had no reason to be like, but I
Yeah.
actually I I messed around and got into a throuple by accident.
Oh, okay.
That's another episode. But
But the
long story short, afterwards, I was like, yo, like, I mean, it's not bad, And then I just started like talking to more people. But I would say my friend Freddie really kind of gave me the same advice. He was just like, you don't have to be in a box. Like, you got to be you, because it's you. It's like you don't have a path to be you. You need to just start being you. Like, if you don't like this and you like this and you don't like this and you like this, because my biggest thing is like I felt like I wasn't a typical bisexual guy because I didn't know what that looked like. And
Mhm.
also, as far as like being in the black and the south, like you already know, like we not even real. So it's like you just gay now. So if I tell my cousin I'm bisexual and then I be with a girl, he's like, "But you said you was gay," and I said, "I never said that." What you heard was
I never said that.
like
That
I
didn't
don't
come
know
out
what
my
you
mouth.
heard, but what I said was,
What I said.
so it's like that whole combative thing too, just like what is happening. But yeah, I think that's a valid lesson to learn. And I think it's great that we
Mhm.
both learned it from people. Just be you, because I think the biggest, what you said, like having it happen older, I do always feel like, and I feel like this for you too, I feel like you've always been 100% authentically you to
Mhm.
me. But I feel like, because, and I've always been that to you, because I've always felt safe to be that. And I think that's a big part of it too. Like, I think having actual friends and people that you feel safe with, it's easier to like, because we evolve, like you're not the same person that you was when you were in high school or in third grade or whatever. So it's like, I think you do gotta constantly have people around you that you feel comfortable to evolve at the age of whatever we are now,
Yes.
which is a big thing, but nice. All right, look at that. And I promise this is not staged, guys. Like, this just happened. Like, I'm learning.
Not
Like,
whatsoever. We haven't we've talked to each other, but you've been out of the country and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's but nah, not whatsoever. This is kind of like my first, like, I guess, coming out.
Look at
It's
you.
been like a bit of a
And I
drama
mean,
base, but
I feel like it's always, but you know what's crazy? I cheated. I never actually quote unquote came out, but it's because I started talking about it, like my podcast listeners know, but like anybody else, I'd be like, if I ain't sleeping with you before, I really don't need, like if I'm sleeping with you, I'm gonna always tell you what's up. But like, but
Yeah.
it's like a weird, like I don't know.
Mhm.
I never got online and said I was single. So it's
Okay.
like,
But because you will never really know what's going on in my relationship status unless I pop
exactly. I
out
think
with
that's,
somebody or anything of that nature. But you know what? It's like
yeah,
now
no,
I don't do anything now for social media. It's kind of like, it is what it is now. And,
exactly.
my girl now, she ain't on no social media stuff, so she wouldn't know what was going on in the first place. But I feel like just the relationship between me and her is very sacred and
Hmm.
very respectful and a whole different level of something I've never experienced before. And I don't want to share that with social media because it's very intimate, it's very connected, it's very no. Nobody needs to
Yeah.
know what I got going on until I pop out with a baby and y'all gonna be like, hold on, but you with a woman. How did you don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about this, sweetheart. We over here making Barbie dolls. Don't
Look,
don't worry about that.
I feel you though. I'm the same way. Like I can't. I feel like people get invested in other people's relationships on social media so much. Like I keep my stuff like for all intents and purposes. I've been going on solo trips for the last 10 years, and for all y'all know, I could be married. Like,
Right.
like,
You
like.
you have no clue. You have no clue.
Side
It's a
note: I would
scheme
not get
that is set
married and
up
not tell my
by
mama
Todd.
because my brother did that and she was not happy.
Uh, See, that's the thing. You know how mamas get, child. I had
Man,
to
she
go ahead and
upset.
tell mine. She just was like, well, it might be a phase, but no, I do remember when you was in high school, you had some crushes on. I'm like, you don't know me, lady.
So calm
You
down,
don't know
mama.
me.
Calm down. You
Calm
always taking
down.
it too far. I just
Right, you
heard
taking
you
it too
say
far.
I just heard what you said. A scheme set up by Todd. I'm done. It's all a scheme set up by Todd, y'all. Everything. Don't worry about it.
Everything. Everything. Everything.
Everything. Mama Joyce be knowing. She be knowing.
She do be knowing, because it do be the scheme set up by Todd to come at you with the bull.
She said what she said.
She said what she said.
Oh my god. Oh, finish it out, which I think not even finishing out, but I think this question or this topic is also like a good source of everything we've been talking about a little bit. But in terms of friendships and like choosing new friendships, you have someone new in your life. You chose someone to be your friend because at our big age of anything over 25, you really just don't haphazardly jump into friendships. Honestly, I feel like I'm pickier about my friendships
Mhm.
than relationships at this point. Like
Yes.
so,
Yes. Yes. Very
so
much
how
so. Very much
exactly.
so.
So how do you choose which friendship deserves your energy as you evolve and which, you don't give as much to?
So for me, like with us, we've been friends since first grade. So without a doubt, you call me, you need something, I'm there. It's people that I've also met through working that I've become super close with that are friends too, that I'll drop everything, they need something as well. But some of these like newer friendships that I may have had, it's kind of like treated like associates. Like, you know, we
Mm-hmm.
cool, we text here and there, but it's like, nah, I'm not really giving you that same type of energy that I give these friends that I've known, that know me, that have, you know, been there when I've been upset, been there when I've cried, been there when I've gone through things, all of this. So you really have to pick and choose what type of friendships. Like there's a coworker friendships. There's friendships that you meet someone like at a grocery store or something like that. Then you have your friends that you've known since y'all were little. And you kind of have to just categorize everybody in different ways. I don't treat you how I treat my other friends.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit tricky, but at the same time, you have to do for yourself that maintains your peace, your sanity. Because
Yeah.
you can get lost in, did I text my friend back? Did I check on them? I feel like I haven't checked on this person today. Oh, they
Mm-hmm.
Facebook status looks a little weird. What's going on with them? But at the same time, like we all going through the same thing together. We
Whew.
all are living in this same world together. So if
Yeah.
I'm not giving you the energy that you feel like you need, maybe you need to find you a friend that will. Because right now, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make $1 out of 15 cents. I'm trying to pay my electric bill with my water bill money and my gas money. Like, no.
Yeah. It'd be
Times
a
is
lot
hard.
going on. It'd be a lot going on. And I mean, eggs cost $2,600. So, you know, you gotta do what
Yes.
you gotta do out here. I 100% agree with you on that though. I definitely I definitely feel like, especially new friendships, I'm a very organic,
Mm-hmm.
like I know y'all hate this word, but vibe. I vibe, like the vibe got to be good, because otherwise, like I don't even want to like share my energy and share your energy. Like it's just like if it doesn't happen naturally, I'm cool on it automatically. And then as far as like the energy to like to evolve the friendship too, like who I'm dealing with, like you said, like with us, like I feel like you gotta have those people in your lives that are like the inner circle friends, like the ones that are actually like your people. And then yeah, it kind of moves out. It's like people that I'm casually talking to and I'm cordial with. Then it's like associates. Then it's like that one girl I met one time at the company's picnic, like like you in the out circle, like and it's different. It's like you also got to read the room, guys. Like I hate when people,
You
and I
do.
know this, like sometimes like social media, not even social media, but reality TV, y'all, that ain't real, guys. Like when somebody be on
No, it's
reality
not. And
TV talking
please,
about,
please
I did
stop
not know
thinking
they
it's
were my
real.
friend. Yeah, like you know when somebody's not your friend, like you know it. I'm
You
sorry, you know it.
do.
You know when somebody cheating on you. You know when somebody ain't your friend. Like you know these things.
You really
and
do. You do know these things.
And like you know, like if I feel like you're not my friend, first off, I'm gonna have a conversation if I think that it's an actual friendship that I'm trying to figure it out. And the conversation gonna tell me all I need to know. Like we just gonna either figure it out or deuces. Like it's no reason to hold on
Mhm.
to a friendship that ain't really benefiting either one of us, you know? And I would say too, on what Ayla said about social media, if you don't know, because you know, my new friends out there, we just started being cool. I am the worst when it comes to hints or or catching subliminals or like. So you need to text me or call me and be like, I am going through it today, because I'm on. When I say I'm never on social media really like that, like you'll see me post, but I literally be posting and getting off like. And I've had somebody hit me up and be like, yeah, I did like 14 tweets about me having a bad day and nobody reached out. I said, well, you ain't never text me. Well, I ain't know. Like,
I know.
like,
I'm sorry.
like I,
I thought it was
like
some
I don't,
song lyrics.
you exactly like like
I don't
check,
read deeply into those types of things. Like I
man,
really don't.
really like
I
check
don't,
my
because
social media.
social
I be
media is
posting
not
stuff
real.
randomly. Exactly. I just
I'm
be
like, we
I
we the
listen,
true social media people because we was on AOL chats talking to probably grown pedophile men and
man.
women on the internet. So
We was really
I
out
don't take
there.
nothing nobody posts on the internet is real. You could be a 12-year-old boy behind this account. Like,
Facts.
no, I could care less that you posted that you going through it. Like, no, if you don't text me and tell me, hey, I need a friend, I need some help, then I don't know
Yeah.
what you got going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because I'm gonna see take me through it. I'm like, take me through there, take me through there. Like,
Take me through
I was
that.
I was just gonna keep on. Like, I'm really not gonna be. So
I'm not
yeah,
gonna be
you
no help whatsoever. I'm
no.
talking about it is.
Man, but that's a good thing too. Like you said, like find another friend because I think that's why a friend group is important. You really the benefit of having friends versus a relationship is that you really can have a friend group. And you know that one friend that's good to have a shoulder to cry on. That one friend is gonna be good for advice with such and such. Like and that kind of things. Like it's not a one friend just doing everything because that's called your partner. Like so I think friend groups are low key like need to come back into style for some of y'all. Like real friend groups too, not just social media friend groups. Like if you ain't got that
Right.
girl number
Real
or that
friend
dude
groups.
number, like if we ain't got each other
Right.
number, we really ain't friends. Like
Exactly.
even if we don't use it, I need to have it. Like it's come on now. Man. All right, guys, we're gonna get back into today's I don't want to say recipes, but the potluck items that we're talking about today. And number 3, I think really captures a lot of the potluck that I know, especially working in corporate America and working CVS pharmacy and things like that, because it is the notorious casserole. Now, they throw this
Lord have
in,
mercy.
man. And I don't know why, but macaroni and cheese caught a stray. I don't technically consider macaroni and cheese as casserole, but I've gotten into heated debates with people about this because on paper, it is a casserole if you do baked mac and cheese. But here's my thing. If you do baked mac and cheese, even though technically on paper it's a casserole, I think that you've elevated it enough that I'll be like, all right, I see you. Like, you did baked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Like, let's go, But unfortunately, guys, baked mac and cheese is technically a casserole. And so you have the green bean casseroles, all these different casseroles, because they'll throw things into a casserole dish, put some cheese on top, and they'll pull
call
up.
it anything.
Look.
Listen.
And it is, and I feel like the reason why it is everywhere and why it's so popular is because it is a one pan dish. And as long as you put some cheesy, creamy item in there, people will throw anything inside. So here come them pork chops coming back and everything else. So you have to
ham, baked beans,
yeah,
gravy.
like it just
don't even make no sense.
Cream of mushroom is a notorious one that goes in there a lot. It just pour it on in, I think the do on this side is you can do this because it is a one pan dish, and especially for those of us that have a lot going on, I think casseroles are great in the sense of that aspect. The don't is don't just half-ass it, guys. Like you once again, just like don't do unto others as you want to be done to you. Taste as you go. Casseroles are really, really good if you make them good, but the problem is a lot of us don't taste as we go. You pour everything in, you forget the salt and pepper, you just mix it together, pour some shredded cheese on top, let it bake, and it's done. But you do got to take your time, be a little bit more like actual energy and effort into it. And that's what I mean. If you're doing baked mac and cheese, I feel like you're at least doing a little more effort than just that craft out the box. So like, if you're already doing the extra effort, at least taste it and adjust. Like, come on now, put a little energy in there.
In there, yeah.
Yeah. And then last but not least, number 4 on things that are the most popular potluck items we bring when do's and don'ts today, it's going to be your dessert. And this is a wide range. And this also is kind of like the chicken where we say you can buy or make it. So, I mean, anything, banana pudding, brownies, cookies. Usually those are like the top 3 as far as like potluck dishes you bring. Like most people are not making a tres leches cake. I don't know where you live at, but but we usually make simple things to bring to the potluck as far as desserts. This goes back to the grocery store item or buying it from somebody else. I say this on this podcast so much. I am personally not a pastry chef. There are desserts that I can make, and there's desserts that I could possibly make, but I don't want to make. I say that humbly as a professional chef. So if you've never made that dessert, please go buy that dessert Like, this is not the time to
Please
experiment
don't sit here and
with,
try to make something that you know you can't make.
like, this is not the
Please don't.
time. And I
No.
think that's the biggest fail for desserts when it comes to a potluck is I don't know why, but people have the confidence to just try these things that's never been done before on dessert and
Hey,
desserts are hard, guys. Like it's science. Like, like you need to have the right
it's not
measurements.
something that's easy.
No. So please just go and buy if you have not made something before. I mean, the do is desserts is going to be the last thing that people usually eat. So it's great to kind of have that. Oh, yeah, you tasting my cookies or brownies. So do take your time and do the effort. And I say, if you want to make an impression at a potluck, take dessert because that is the last thing people going to
Mhm.
eat. And that's what they're going to remember. But the don't is that's the last thing people are going to eat. They're going to remember. So don't take that experiment 369 up there and
Because
do
it's not fine. It's not fine
it's
at all.
not
It's not.
it is not
Please don't.
and do
It's too many
buy
desserts
it.
out there that you can buy that taste really good. So don't even try it.
Yes,
Don't say it's your Meemaw's recipe that y'all had for years in the family. No, we don't want that. We don't want it. We'll
no,
just take a
no,
store-bought cake. That's cool.
please. And once again, shout out to Publix. They do not they're not my sponsor yet, but y'all know I spend a lot of money there. But if you need a dessert in a hurry on the East Coast, Publix is your way to go
Mm-hmm.
because at least you
It
know the Publix.
is.
I'm quick to say where they come from, like because
Right.
that's not a
Who,
question that you
who
will
brought that?
get.
Where did it
So,
come from?
mhm.
Exactly.
So just be on your P's and Q's out there with that now. All
Hello.
right, guys. So we done gave y'all the do's and don'ts on the top 4 items for potlucks, which brings
Mm-hmm.
you really about friendships. Because a lot of times in friendships, I don't know how many times that I don't had Friendsgiving that was better than my Thanksgiving. Just pulled up at somebody's house and just started cooking. I just did that to Scooby the other day. Just pulled up, took some meat out her freezer, just started cooking. So
Okay.
look, potlucks
That's
can be
real
wherever
friendship.
you
When
at.
you can roll up. Mm-hmm.
Surely. So before we get out of here, wrapping up the idea of friendships, Ayla, is it something you want to lead the people with in the idea of like what friendships really mean to you? Like, like just a nice little ending to the episode.
So, what friendship really means to me is having someone that's going to be supportive of you and to push you to be yourself, authentically you, not to hold back, to hold you accountable for when you're wrong or when you're right. Celebrate that. To not just to celebrate the wins, but to also be there for you with your lows. And like you said, you have to be a friend in order to gain a friend. So that's real
Mhm.
important as well. Friendships are hard. They can be a little bit tricky. They can be sticky, but when you have that friendship group and y'all tight, they last forever and they will
That's
always
true.
last and keep
Yeah.
going. Yes.
I 100% agree. I think that like the when you have an amazing friend or if you've ever had that kind of friendship before, it's also something I don't take for granted. I do a lot of posts about my
Hmm.
friendships and like my friends and stuff. And, also like, I don't know, my friends have taught me to be like more authentically myself, but also they're the people that are there for you with that. Like, because you can be fake and have fake friends, but if you don't even like yourself, plus the people you're around. Like, so if you don't like the
Right.
people you're around, it don't make no difference.
It
So
don't. It don't.
yeah. And I also do want to say, especially for my listeners that are more in that social media world, like like having real friends. I talked about friend groups, but there's no right amount. 4 good friends is better than 60 fake friends any day. And
Hello.
it will
Hello. Any day.
completely change your outlook, your exterior, because a lot of things that's happening on social media is because y'all don't have friends that you can text and be in a group chat with. Because
Mhm.
a lot of this stuff don't even need to be out there. So, pick your
Facts.
friends wisely and hold on to them and treat them good. Because yeah, you gotta be a
Yes.
friend to
I
have a
agree.
friend out here. Yeah.
Hello.
All right, before we get out of here, Ayla, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me on TikTok. My name is Sugar Baker. You can find me on Instagram. It's Country Cane 88. You know, hit me on those two. Those two I'm on the most.
All right. And thank you guys once again for listening as always. Remember that new episodes come out every Thursday, but also on YouTube, you can watch the Cooking Your Way Through Life show that comes out every Monday, plus the other items that I put out on there. You also can download the theme song to the Cook Your Way show, which is Never Fall, and that is on iTunes and Spotify, everywhere you can download things. So keep running those numbers up so that we can keep bringing you more episodes. So I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ayla, for joining me today. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
As always. Thank you. Everybody have a good night. Talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to Cooking Your Way Through Life with Chef Hollywood.